Zaytoven.
Hold up.
I told that nigga get that pop star. Fish friend life.
I'm happy because when did you get started in the industry?
I would say started in the industry, it'd have to be around 99.
Okay.
I was in the Bay Area, working with a lot of Bay Area guys like JT the Bigger Figure and E40 and Messy Marv and Be Legit. So that was like my introduction to the music industry. I didn't have my first big record till 2004, 2005, So Icy with Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane.
Okay. Have you, and you starting with the Bay Area and everything, do you still work with Bay Area artists? Like I know some of the newer ones like Sage the Gemini and I Am Suey. Have you ever worked with them?
No, I haven't worked with them yet, man. I want to work with them. You know, I'm trying to put it together where we can work together, so I'm flying out there in maybe a month or so, you know, I'm trying to put it together.
Okay. What were your careers prior to you becoming a producer?
Well, you know, I started producing when I was like 18, so you know I didn't really have no. I'm a church musician. I played the organ at church. I was a barber. You know, I always cut hair, so I was cutting all my friends' hair at school and playing music at the church. That was my job. You know.
Are you still actively playing music at your church?
Yes, sir. Every Sunday.
That's good. It's good to still stay grounded. You're not too grand to do anything.
No.
Okay. Well, what project do you have coming up now? I did some research, and I know besides you having the movie Finesse, I didn't have a chance to come out to the premiere. I had to do an interview with Control somewhere else, but I definitely reached out to your PR, Tamika, and she was the one who was nice enough to set up this interview and everything. She did tell me about you are working on an exclusive mixtape with Future, Beast Mode.
Beast Mode.
How is that going?
It's going real good, man. It's good to get back, you know, with these guys and working with them hands-on, you know, because they become stars. I watch them before they blow up. You know, they sit right here and be recording, then they blow up, so they all over the world. They writing songs with big people, they doing big songs. So it's always good to get back and, you know, do a project with them and get hands-on and get in the studio with each other and just put out a project where it's just me and him.
Did you do any production on his, well, people into the world it was called Monster, but we all know it was his Black Woodstock mixtape.
Yeah.
Did you do any production on that mixtape?
No, I did not. So he used a lot of his producer Metro Boomin on that. So, and that's what got him, you know, back on fire and everything right now. So I think he just continue on with it. Did one with me, you know what I mean, to furthermore get him popping.
Was your first time working with Metro Boomin when you did the song Ounces with Migos, or did you work with them prior?
Me and Metro had worked before that. We did a song with OJ, that's called All I Need, and you know he reached out to me because he was working on his, I think, 19 and Boomin mixtape. Like, man, I want to do something with you. I'm like, all right, cool. So we, you know, that was our first time working, and then after that we got a catalog full of music. We done did stuff for Wiz Khalifa. Me and him did the one for Nicki Minaj for her album that just came out. So Rich Homie Quan, you know, me and him working a lot together right now.
Good. I see you working. Definitely, I noticed in the hip hop industry, a lot of producers are combining their sound.
Yeah.
How was that with you combining your sounds with different hip hop producers?
It's new to me, but it's, you know, it's something that was I think that was needed. You know, it's just bringing some new life to the music. You know, we got a lot of producers out here, and we working. We got our own sounds, but you know, and it sets the pride aside. You know, so I was like, come on, let's do something together. Just how rappers collaborate with each other, that's what the producers are doing right now. So, and the producers almost really run Atlanta. Like, you know, all the biggest producers really coming out of Atlanta right now. So
I definitely
we just teaming up, man, putting it all together.
And I noticed a lot of new age producers are coming out of Atlanta, like Cassius J.
Yeah.
And I've seen that he did, of course, like the main chick with Young Thug and YC and everything like that, and then, you know, YR and, you know, Young Rich Nigga for the Migos and everything like that. Have you worked with Cassius J yet?
I'm the guy that really got him started. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like my guy. Like, if you do the history or background check, like he didn't even make the you know, those type of beats or nothing until he got here, till I invited him over to the house. Okay. So I took him under my wing, and he's one of the guys that's, you know, the new producer that's coming up. You know what I mean? So me and him work together a whole lot. I probably work with him more than I work with anybody.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram, and he has this hashtag New Wave Trap. What do you think that means, new wave trap music? Because you producing for Gucci, like all the way back to Return of Mr. Zone 6, Gucci Sosa,
all that,
old school, you know, old trap beat.
Old trap, yeah. It's really the same thing, just with a new twist. Like, you know, the music and sound and stuff has been upgraded, and it's a lot of new sounds, new equipment, new ways of making music.
Now, I've been following your production career since you've been producing for Gucci, you know, for a long time. You know, we don't have to, you know, name all the mixtapes that you did production on, but you know, your longevity in the career has been, you know, a long time and everything. How do you feel like your personal style has changed since you did your first production to now?
I guess I'd have to go back still to equipment. I haven't really changed a lot on my sound, and I think really because the industry hasn't wanted me to. You know, they've been wanting me to do this. You know, people still come to me for that same sound. That's like we was talking about the Future Project. They coming back to that, you know, that sound that everybody's so used to. That's, you know, that's all over these country towns that people just want to hear that real, you know, rugged trap sound. So, you know, I almost been sticking to the script. Anything that make my sound newer, it has to be the newer artists that I'm working with, because they approach it different than, you know, than when Gucci did, you know, a ways back. Like, you know, when Migos come out and rap on my music, it just adds something new to it.
Do you think it's based off their delivery, or just a fresh?
It's fresh. They're young and fresh, and they say, you know, they still mimicking, you know, stuff they didn't heard before, but then they just youthful. They got something new, you know, to bring to the table. So that adds new flavor to my, you know, to my music too. How
do you feel the hip hop industry has changed since you've been coming out with music, and since you started back in '99 to present day 2015?
I think it has changed to the point where it's open to where anybody can be a rap artist now. It's like, you know, somebody that was, you know, cleaning toilets last year could be the next rap star. You know, it's like the game is open up to the point where as long as you're creative, you can, you know, you almost can make it. You can almost get you a song, you know, make you a hit in this music industry nowadays.
When it comes to, let's say I'm an artist and I'm interested in working with a producer, what are the steps or process that you guys take? Because it's kind of confusing to me. You know, you see, we get a raw record, you know, they'll say produced by Zaytoven. What are the process when it comes to you making a beat and, you know, selling the beat and everything?
Well, I sit and make beats all day.
All right.
Therefore, say if you want to come and get a Zaytoven beat, it's out of 2 or 3 things. Now, if you coming with some money,
right?
You know what I mean. That helps me believe in the artist too when they got some money or they got somebody spending some money on them.
Right.
So of course that's one way to get a Zaytoven beat. Or if you have a movement, you know, if you got a movement where people talking about you already, you got something going probably in the streets already, would make me be like, I want to do something with him. He ain't even got to ask me for no beat. I want to give him some beats. You know, that's another way. And other than that, it's just unless I met you some kind of way and I just heard your talent or seen some, you know, heard some music that you done before and it just touched me in a certain place, you know, those are the ways that, you know, I know to work with a producer like me, or, you know, me or producers like me.
Okay. I've been, there's a guy that I actually work with, and I actually do some PR work. I write on the music that he released and everything. His name is Jeff Cherry, and he has a song out called Sorry Now, which was produced by SM Tracks and Kid Tracks.
Okay.
Have you ever worked with him or heard of him? He's affiliated with Free Bands.
I haven't. No, I think I didn't heard the name, but I never worked with him. I know I never worked with him.
Yeah, his, I like the fact his music when he first came out is something totally different. You can really tell that they're really working with his sound to create his own, you know, individualism and everything. So he doesn't sound like every artist that's coming out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And everything. I feel like a lot of artists that are coming up in Atlanta, they feel like, well, if we have this same sound, this is what's, you know, selling right now.
That's every artist and every producer. It's like I done heard so much music that sound just like mine. It's like, well, man, they making the same music I'm making. So they feel like, you know, that's their ticket in making it. And sometimes people get in, you know, they get in that way. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Is there any artists in the industry or producers that you would like to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Right now, I'm pretty much working with everybody I would like to work with. You know,
yeah, I hear that. Bossed up.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. Another question. When artists come over here and they're ready to record and everything, do you do everything in house?
Yeah, everything be right here in house, man. From making the beat to recording that booth. Every artist that you ever seen me work with or heard songs and recorded, you know, here at my house. I mean, from Nicki Minaj to, you know, to the Gucci, the Future, or whoever else I done recorded with or done songs with. They didn't actually came here. I done made a beat from scratch and they recorded in my mic booth.
How long does it usually take you to make a beat from scratch?
I'm fast, so it might make me 5-10 minutes.
Really?
It's cause the guys I'm working with, man. It's like I started off with Gucci, and we both, you know, we move off of, you know, we driven by the music. So
right.
If I start making a beat, you know, I got 10 minutes because he starting to hit a beat, he ready to go in and start rapping. So you only got so much time to do that. Cause we want, you know, we was all about making, you know, a lot of records. You know, it's like I'm a musician, so it's not hard for me to come up with melodies. Then I know the MPC like the back of my hand, so it's almost like, okay, we did that one, let's do another.
What it took you 5 minutes to make a beat. Let's see if you can, you know, work something up for us real quick if you don't mind, sir.
I'm gonna cook y'all something up real quick.
Please.
Sure will.
Thank you. This is the Kontrol exclusive, Zaytoven. About to cook us up real quick.
Real quick. trying to rap, you know, long time ago. Then when I started realizing and recognizing the talent of all the guys that I work with, it's like made me be like, man, I don't want to rap. They too good. They too good. I'm good at this. They good at that. Hey, we just do that together.
I like how a lot of producers are now starting to move towards making music for R&B singers as well. Like, you know, like the Mike Wills and like yourself. Like you said, like, you know, you did one of the beats, like what we just talked about, Papers for Usher and everything. Now I notice a lot of other hip hop producers are now doing music for R&B, because I feel like that's a market that they can tap into as well. You know, besides just, you know, trap music or hip hop music and everything.
And what's so funny is, like I just did Usher new one, this featuring Migos. Yeah, so it's like they want the music that everybody rapping on.
Exactly.
They don't want just R&B sound music. They want the music that everybody rapping on. So, you know, it works. It works hand in hand.
That does sound good. Well, I do want to say thank you again, man. Taking the time,
man. You know,
to talk Kontrol and everything. Definitely, I'll have this up on the website as soon as possible. Big shout outs to Julian Lark, editor-in-chief of Kontrol Magazine. You guys check us out, kontrolmag.com. We're also selling it in Barnes & Noble. Also check out kontrolgirl.com, and that magazine is being sold in Barnes & Noble as well. Once again, my name is Jarius Tomlinson. Brandon J on the camera, Zaytoven on the beat, and that's a wrap, man.
I do the dance on these